a couple hours when like I thought I like turned my computer off and I just had it like on, I guess like sleep, but I was still logged into like Tales of Astral or something.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious.
We're good.
And welcome to another exciting adventure of Ships and Stars. Last time we did.
Last time we crashed a car.
Yep. Totally not the cat's fault, though.
It's always the cat's fault. Twist of madness in this.
Man, you've like more than double the amount of hours as me.
Sounds about right. Well, all you gotta do is set up a game and spend like the 10 hours a day preparing it, and you will outpace them in hours quite easily.
Or just create a game and log in and keep it there.
Yeah, that works too.
See, Roll20 automatically logs you out after like 12 hours. If you don't do anything.
False, because Robin is never logged out of here.
Yeah, I am aware. I want to know what she does exactly. Not to imitate it, but I'm genuinely curious.
Supposedly she's logging in through OBS, and when she logs out of OBS, it's supposed to log her out of this. And apparently it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Bug report, exploit found.
Okay. So, you guys get on the road, and as you get on the road, it seems like traffic clears up pretty decently. He informs you that they're moving, and that you guys should be able to catch up quite easily once traffic starts thinning out.
Woohoo!
Do we have a sunroof?
Yes, yours is actually a convertible.
Probably shouldn't pull the top down just yet.
Yeah, not yet. Just asking.
So after a few minutes, you guys get on the highway.
Now you pull the top down.
And where are the tokens? Now this is gonna be a little weird because I didn't build this map right. Because tokens are stupid. Okay, a person doesn't take up a 5-foot square. They take up like 8-foot square. They're just tall.
I don't know, boss. I hear an awful lot of excuses.
You know what I hear excuses from? Your mom.
Oh, how is she? I haven't talked to her in a while.
Lucky you.
She's doing great. Okay.
So I ordered a set of metal dice, and the D4 is literally a fucking caltrop. Like, the points are fucking pointy.
Yeah,
Ouch.
you'll never lose it.
If you do, you'll be in trouble.
Well,
had
if he
a
loses it,
character-
he gets a pair of work boots and doesn't take them off ever.
I had a character named Caltrap once.
It's an odd name.
We were playing the shit, what's it called? What's the Lovecraftian adventure path. With like the horror stuff and like the advanced fear mechanics.
No clue. Wasn't even aware there was.
Is it like a board game?
No, it's Pathfinder.
Oh, no idea.
Mhm.
Something about Star.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have your tokens on the map. You can see them. But you're all in this car.
Can I just steal the car?
My token's on the road.
Exactly. I need your tokens on the map so you can actually see what's going on, but you're all in the car.
I see nothing.
I thought we just take the
Sella
car
is
and run.
currently the one piloting. So Sella, you will have control over the car.
I'm pretty sure it's Arius that's in charge of the car at the moment.
It's fine. We can swap.
All right.
I'm only 2 points higher than you, and you haven't established that you're rolling like shit tonight, so.
I believe you just cursed me.
So this green car right here is Jean and Patty. And everything seems to be pretty good until bullets start hitting your vehicle.
God damn it.
And this thing rams the back end.
Before you get going too far, I don't see anything on the board. I see a black
Because
box.
your token is new and I haven't set up anything on it.
Okay. Well, I have low light vision, if that matters. Don't have the dark yet.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Ooh, that reminds me. I want to tell you guys a story now. So speaking of amnesia, I played a character about a decade ago, maybe 12 years now. His name was Reed, R-E-I-D, and it was a One Piece game.
Oh, jeez.
And so I had the name Reed, and my captain, or the captain of the ship, who was another player, he was kind of an airhead, and he would always call me Wright, like W-R-I-T-E. And I took a head injury, a really bad one. So I asked the GM if it was cool if I started playing him like he got amnesia. And so he started calling me Wright. So I thought my name was Wright. It was hilarious.
Reading right. That's
That's horrible.
Anyway. So, Scylla. Or Malit / Mimir / Jadara / Venra.
YB.
/ Supreme Overlord.
That's Laharl, I think. Yeah, I think he's the Supreme Overlord. Let's get an initiative on. That is not the initiative button. That's the initiative button. Delete. All right, roll me initiatives.
God
Yes!
freaking damn it!
Is that the third one in a row?
No, I had a test roll that wasn't a one.
it's his third one that wasn't a test, though.
I-
So
I've rolled.
Who's your backup
like 5
character?
times. Jadet's twin brother, Jadet. That's my backup character right now.
I think you mean his
Jedge.
twin. Yeah, to Jedge.
To Detch.
I think y'all are just backwards, man.
Exactly.
At least I have a plus 12, so it's not an abysmal roll, but still.
Oh,
God
during
Freaking
during
damn
that
it.
30-minute we took to repair the car, Malit took a 10-minute rest to recover her SP. Or HP, whichever it is.
Probably smart.
Good
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Malit, in true Jadar fashion, you gonna go first?
I don't know the different things I can do when piloting vehicles. Let's see.
Your options are break free, which if you're grinding against another vehicle, that's what you would do. Double maneuver. I'll have to read up more on that. I don't know what that means. Engage another vehicle. Evade. Keep pace. Slow down. Speed up. Or a trick, such as jumping over a jump or doing a barrel roll.
Well, I'd like
roll.
to disengage from this truck or unhook, whatever you said it was.
Okay. Break free.
Break free.
All right. Give me a piloting check. Your DC is 15. Nope, 20. Sorry.
I should be able to do that.
All right. You are able to break free. That is a move action. So you move there. Now, what would you like to do?
Hmm. Well, I don't want to speed up past the car. Past her car. I wish I could find all the information. Yes, I did.
In the book, it's labeled vehicle chases. If you were to Google Starfinder vehicle chases, it might come up. Yep. I even spelled chases wrong.
It's fine. I spelled vehicle wrong.
High five.
Let's see. I guess I'm going to try and evade. Yes.
So you're increasing. The DC is 10 plus your item level, which the vehicle's level is 2. So 12. So you can't fail it. To grant
Nope.
yourself a +2 circumstance bonus to its AC for 1 round.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
So, read up because now you're going to be the permanent pilot.
We're gonna this little encounter here is gonna be done a little differently than the rules. I was not aware that there were particular phases to vehicle challenges or chases, so ignore that for now, and I will do it right next time.
Okay.
Yeah, rule of cool over rule of written.
Indeed. Pyro, you are up. Just like the top of the convertible.
Oh, the convertible is open.
Mm-hmm. No, it's up.
Closed.
It's closed. You are enclosed in the vehicle right now.
Right. Okay, I was gonna say I thought it wasn't open. Can I do some kind of like knowledge check to see if I know anything about this vehicle chasing us?
It's looks like a money van, like one
An
of those
armored
armored
car?
vehicle. hmm What the hell? It even says Chase on the side. That's a pun. You guys don't get it
Get what?
because it's chasing you.
Yeah, Chase Bank.
Exactly. Chase Bank and they're chasing you.
I work in banking. Can I roll the window down?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. What side am I at?
Okay. Let me
Do you want to orient
rearrange
our
your
tokens? Yeah.
characters to how you're sitting in the vehicle. So Jadara is driving.
Technically, Jadar would be on the other side then.
Incorrect.
This
U.S.
is-
cars, Europe roads. It's fucked up.
Well, that explains the high mortality rate for car crashes.
Can I lean over to the other side? Or wait, do I just need line of sight? Hold on. Let me see if I just need sight. I think so. All right. If I can, I'll cast Grease.
Oh,
Okay.
the tires. Can you target the tires?
I figured I'd do it there, and then they would go through it. Hopefully, either spin out or biased time.
Along with every other car behind them.
You do what you got to do, boo.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll cast Grease and I guess that's it.
All right. Okay, that is going to probably be. They're going to engage your vehicle. So I got to do that KAC. And then it's probably going to be a trick for them to not spin out. So this is to not spin out. The DC is 15 plus their items vehicle or their vehicle item level, which is a 5. So I got to beat a 20. Barely. And then this is to engage. All right, they hit your vehicle again. Pretty hard. Jadet. Jadite.
So,
Jebediah.
cars, do they typically have like an onboard computer or no?
Not these. These are very old school, not very futuristic-y.
That's what I wanted to check before I started talking. Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab my static arc rifle, and I'm gonna activate lock on.
Okay.
And that'll be my move actions. All my actions.
That's all your actions?
Move on. The lock on is a move action, and I'm gonna just get that rifle out. Could probably have been using the sonic one.
Okay.
That's my preferred one. But
X.
Okay, before I start even trying to do all this, would it be possible to shoot out a tire?
You can try, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. After trying to, shoot out a starship window and failing horribly, I figured I'd ask. I will roll down the window, lean out, and aim at their front driver's side tire.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this would apply, but I will try a trick attack and roll a 1.
That's contagious, man.
And
I
then
don't believe a trick attack is going to apply.
then I throw the cat out the window. And
Okay.
then I will
Good luck.
fire my pistol and miss horribly.
Indeed. Maybe not horribly. You do miss. Sella, give me a pilot check to not spin out when they hit you.
All right. I'm just sitting here reading all the piloting rules now.
Nice.
That is acceptable. And it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to break free again. Not make it.
I believe breaking free would be from a side-by-side position. I think speeding up would be more appropriate here.
Oh, I thought they were engaged so that we were. You have to break free.
I think they just
reading
rammed
this.
us.
Okay.
Yeah, he's ramming. It's not really
Okay,
engaged.
then.
I'm using that as the same DC for them to beat in order to damage your vehicle.
Then in that case, I'll just speed up.
Okay. The DC is 17 plus your item level, which is 2. So you made it. Your speed is 5 squares.
They did give me control of the vehicle. And moving diagonally is plus 1 speed, right?
Yes.
So 5.
Okay. Pyro.
Um. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take out my laser pistol and I'll shoot for. You said they're old school cars, so I wouldn't think that like the windshield would be like impervious to a laser blast, right?
Normally, yes. If they were old school vehicles, if it's still armored, it could be, but because your vehicles are old school, but they're also armored.
Yeah. Mm. I'll aim for the grease actually.
Oh fuck! Nice.
Not text.
All right.
And it is fire
I
damage.
am impressed with your ingenuity. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
All
Pull
right.
his head back in quickly.
Oh, he's going to attempt to speed up as well. 17 plus 5, 22. So he does succeed in speeding up. But now both tires are covered in grease. And he's on fire. So I'm going to give him a -5 to his piloting check to stay in control. And he loses control.
All right.
So he spins out and crashes over this barrier. Does a barrel roll. It's on fire. There is also a fire in the middle of the road. Jet
Well, looks like that car is taken care of. I'm just going to do a perception check to see if there's any other cars coming up to continue the attack.
Okay. Hey, you rolled above a 1. You see lots of cars coming up, but none that look like they're aggressively trying to come up to you.
Good, good. Get us the hell out of here before the police show up.
Oh, there's a cop right here. His lights are flashing.
There's a cop where?
The car in front of us.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I had to scroll
Yeah.
up.
Oh, good. They're on the other side of the road. It's going to take them a minute to get over to us.
I
Get the
don't
hell out of here.
have a red and blue, so I'll just do blue. Okay.
You're getting
Next.
paid?
Okay, he said the car is upside down currently.
No, it's not upside down, but it did flip total 360 degrees. It did a barrel roll, but it did land on its tires in the middle of the other side of the road.
Okay, so I want to hold my action until we get farther up a little bit, and I've got a shot into the driver's side, and then I'm going to try to trick attack him in the face.
This is a concrete barrier. It's like 8 feet high in the center here. You will not be able to shoot over it.
Okay, so then I assume the hole is like this way, so I just can't see the vehicle at all, period.
Correct. When you lost control of the vehicle, it hit the concrete barrier. It cracked it significantly. There's definitely a lot of damage there, even some rocks falling off. But the angle that it hit it at, because it's top heavy from being armored up top, it's an armored vehicle, flung it over the concrete barrier.
Okay, I will hold my action then to attack. Assuming I can do that.
Oh, hang on. Everybody else has got to go. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, Mimir, you're up.
I want to. Did Jean and Patty speed up, or did they just move forward?
They sped up. When you move 5, you're going well over the speed limit.
Oh, okay. Mm. Yeah, I guess I'll speed up.
All right, you successfully speed up.
And tell Jean we don't see anyone else. So far.
Okay. Excellent. Pyro. You roar your fire breath into the air in victory.
um, yeah. The cop is on the other side. He's right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think this works, but you tell me. Is there a way I could cast mirror image? Have it affect the car instead of me? It's a range of personal, but I didn't know because we were in the car.
I'm gonna go with unlikely if it's personal. Let me double check the spell. Where is the spell? I don't even see it on my book.
I think. No, it's kind of like displacement, so probably not.
No,
Yeah.
my question is there a spell research and development function in this game like there is in 3.5 and Pathfinder?
What was
Because
your question? I'm sorry.
is there a way to develop new spells in this campaign?
I have absolutely no problem with you guys creating your own spells. I have always
Because
encouraged that.
if you could make one for a ship or whatever we're in, that would be baller. Probably expensive as hell to cast, but I think it'd be worth it.
Yeah. I was trying to do. It would probably be holographic event. Make like another car to throw them off our trail, but can I cast mending on the car to try and regain some
Yeah.
integrity? Yeah, I'll cast mending and
Any spot in particular you're focusing?
yeah, Pyro he'll probably reach towards the back of the car and like focus it back there because that's where we were getting rammed.
Okay. Roll me D4, I think.
Oh yeah, it is a D4. Okay.
Unless something's broken.
Okay, you heal the vehicle. This combat's basically over. I did not expect that. That was very well played. All right, so you guys get away from the one vehicle that was pursuing you. I would like Pyro, Lemire to make me perception checks. You as well, X. You did look back once. Nope. Malit, you notice that the guy driving, as well as UX, the guy driving that vehicle was the one who was part of the security crew.
Okay.
Oh, the knife guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was a nice guy.
And now he's dead. Way to go, Pyro.
I doubt dead. They're just having to run from the cops.
Well, I'll mention that to everyone in the vehicle and to Jean.
Okay. You guys start. I mean, it's after that you encounter nothing else. You guys get to the hotel room just fine, or to the hotel just fine. I built a lobby. Where the hell did the lobby go?
Pyro burnt it down.
He does seem to do that a lot. His name is Pyro, after all.
Gotta stick with the theme, guys.
I'm curious. Was his nickname actually Pyro before you figured out your power, or did you choose that afterwards?
No, it was I think it was after. Yeah, I think it was after.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I thought you had it predetermined, so.
We can't all be as lucky as your NPCs, boss.
I don't remember now. I want to go back and look at my notes. What's her name?
Whose name? Patty?
Oh, Patty. Patty Mayonnaise.
Well, she didn't get turned into a patty, so that's all that matters to me.
Yep. We getting paid.
As long as they
Well-
don't charge us for the car. I mean,
The two of them were already paid.
did we get paid?
Not you. Pyro and Mamir. This is technically a favor. We're not actually being paid. But $30,000 was given to them the session before that, so technically they were already paid.
Plus, we have
Oh.
stuff from Mavul and Lucian.
But how about X and Jadid?
I mean, if we're gonna be staying with you guys, we'll gladly give you stuff, but otherwise, no.
Oh no, I mean like getting paid for the mission.
Oh,
Yeah, you're getting paid.
Woohoo.
Woohoo!
And then it all goes into fixing the car.
Yeah.
If only the bodyguard wasn't in the car with us. Actually, no, he wouldn't have been because I ran ahead of everybody and he stayed behind and fought.
Woo!
So you guys walk into the hotel room. This song is playing over the intercoms.
I will let them go ahead, and I'll try to hide the vehicles unless the bodyguard's doing that.
You guys drove all the way up to the front, and they're being
Valet
crap. I
parked.
can't remember what it's called. Yes, thank you. That word.
That works then, I guess.
Gene has also called the police and informed them of what was going on, so they'll be by later, probably. So you guys walk in, you see the concierge over here. He greets you quite warmly. Welcome back, Miss Patty. I hope the concert went well. Gene kind of is ignoring him, eyes all over the place, keeping everything like moving to the elevator as quickly as possible.
Yes, yes, it was a blast.
Perception?
The concierge. So you guys walk through the lobby. Give me perception checks if you want. I already got one from Elite.
Yeah, I'm going to do both a perception and a sense motive.
Thanks
What
for
are you
the
sense
rolls.
motiving? What are you using sense motive on?
Just the general people.
Okay, so I got one for the concierge. He seems like he's trying to do his job.
Ah, crap, I still haven't fixed that yet.
As for perception checks, you guys don't see anyone trying to hide or anything like that. It seems like business as usual. A couple of people going to the pool. Headed to the bar and the dining area, which is this way.
What is this over here?
That is a small little store. Candy, snacks, milk. If you're eating and you want to cook your own food, stuff like that. It's easy access for guests.
Okay.
Ooh, milk.
I would suggest to Jean that Patty stay by this corner before the elevators open, just in case.
Which corner?
We'll have her stand here and then us around her so that we can see who's coming out of the elevator first.
Okay.
Do I still have access to the CCTVs?
Yes.
I'll pull up the feed and I guess check her, or no, it was the stairwell to her hallway, right? Not her hallway though.
Correct. There's also one in the elevators.
Yeah, so I'll pull that up and see if I see anyone.
On all of the ones where there's active employees, it's business as usual. There's no one in the elevator and no one in the stairwell.
I will explain to the guy at the desk who I am, and I will ask if there's anybody currently other than us staying on any of the rooms on that floor.
Yeah, there's the room next to you, and then 3 on the other side. We're all rented out. There's only one room not being used.
Could I get just a general description of the occupants?
And he gives you that. One, of course, matches the 2 boys that you noticed last time. I hadn't thought of it, so.
Oh, it's fine. Just, general information. I will
The 2
Bye.
boys. both blonde. He can't remember their eye color. Medium build. One was taller than the average person, that's for sure. The other guy pretty average as far as his height goes. Late teens, early 20s. As for the others, yeah, he gives you descriptions.
Yeah, that's fine. I will thank him for the time or for the information, and then I'll step back a little bit and then call or text or whatever the information to the bodyguard.
Okay. So the elevator door opens, and Jean double checks it before letting Patty get in. Once she gets in, he goes in, has her come in, has you guys follow, and you guys get to the room.
By any chance, were any of the descriptions the same as the guy that tried to assassinate her?
No. Well, the one guy who tried to actually kill her, you didn't see.
Oh, I meant to ask this. When we were checking the bodies, were they all human? Various.
No, they were various races, but there was the Pathfinder races: dwarf, human, elf.
Oh, okay.
We'll just go with those three. They were those three.
Okay, let everyone know that.
I'll ask Mimir and Pyra if they noticed any symbols or markings on the bodies.
I didn't have time to check that. I was able to recover 3 cell phones and a lot of weapons. I believe Pyro was.
Yeah, I was able to grab some data off of the cell phones. There's a couple messages about a guy named Jace, and he seemed to be telling them that they had to take Patty alive or Alfred.
And then you hear a scream coming from her room. It's kind of muffled.
So I will start running for her room.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the cameras again.
Okay. No camera, or you're not getting any activity on the cameras. I need to get Jean's token on.
Did we lock the door when it came in?
It's a hotel. Hotel doors automatically lock.
Right. Okay.
Is her door open?
It was closed.
Well, is it locked?
It is not locked.
Mamiya's gonna reach over and open the door. Step inside.
Street sweeper at the ready.
Okay. You get in there, and this guy has a blade to her throat. He is smaller. He's not smaller than her, but he is pretty small. The only part of his body that you can effectively see is one eye. And he tells you to get out of the room or he's going to slit her throat.
I'm going to look him dead in the one eye I can see, tell him that this is not going to end well for him, and I will activate my cloaking field.
I'm going to activate lock on.
It's a 20 to see if he's telling the truth.
You believe that he will kill her if he has to. Everybody, well, you won't need a reflex save. Ooh. That should work. You guys hear a loud boom, And behind you, from the room next door, there's now a huge hole in the wall. And you see several men come in.
X, what kind of job did you pick up this time?
The token's on the board. Rick, the men that you see is one of the two that you saw before.
Is there a general like outfit that they're wearing?
The 7 or so men that come in are all wearing the same uniform as the ones who tried to kidnap her at the concert hall.
Mm,
So they tell you all to get on your knees, drop any weapons you have. And how come I don't have my awesome dun 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 music playing? There we go. Yeah, that's a good picture to represent what they look like. G-men. But they're all carrying advanced firearms. Automatic rifles, excuse me.
Oh, I have dark vision. Okay.
You do have dark vision.
60 cut.
I only have low light, is what I recall you saying earlier today.
And then I was looking for the character again because I was looking for something else and remembered another thing that I had picked up.
I
He's
only
got a
have
lot
low
of
light.
powers that I'm just starting to pick up and figure out.
So, do you comply with their orders?
If by comply you mean shoot them in the face, yes.
So you try and shoot them in the face.
Well, my boss is invisible. Yeah, I'll shoot.
Can I? Are they wearing masks, or can I like sense motive?
The only part of their face that you can see is their eyes. They're like, think of like a SWAT team. They got
Yeah.
that baklava that covers their from their nose, their bottom of their eyes down, helmets that cover their hair and forehead. You can tell the color of their eyes. That's pretty much it.
And what weaponry do they have?
They all have full auto guns. They're decked out in full military type gear.
Okay.
Can I send a telepathic message to Mimir?
Yeah. I mean, she heard the explosion. I'm not sure if she'd turn and look.
Mimir, what's going on in there?
He is smiling. Like he knew it was going to happen, and he's planning on using this as his escape.
Man has Patty a knife to her throat and just opened a hole into the room next door. You can try and go through that room. But Mimir, because she's the one in the room, is going to lie.
Is going to what?
Comply. She's gonna get down on the ground, like he asked.
Okay.
Especially if I believe he's gonna kill her.
Are you still shooting though, David?
Oh yeah.
All right, make me an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch the lock on to this grunt here before shooting him.
Okay.
Ignore the boost. I didn't have time to activate it this turn.
There are other
Okay.
people on the board? I only see these two.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah.
Oh. Got it.
I think the dynamic lighting is not allowing you to see, but just so you can see.
Ah.
Oh, there's no dynamic lighting for me. I can see everything.
No, I was zoomed in too far. I thought
Oh, there's no
I couldn't
dynamic
see
lighting.
it.
Whoops. There should have been.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
You can't move yet.
I'm just placing myself out of the way because I'm invisible.
Oh, okay. Well, as soon as he opens fire, they also open fire. And all of the bullets seem to just stop in midair. Right about here.
I knew I was awesome, but I didn't know I was that awesome.
And God damn it. You guys see this man appear. If you would like to go to the handouts, he should now be available for every one of you to view. He is under the Alliance.
Ow.
Mother. Fuck.
What?
The Alliance.
Oh, yeah. Well, these people are all the Alliance,
Says who?
says the guy who sent them on this mission. The Alliance is trying to kidnap her.
How do we know they're not the Federation, though? How do we know they're not some third organization we don't know anything about?
Yeah, I thought the Alliance was a Federation because I constantly mix them up.
Don't feel bad, you're not the only one.
Federation is the group that made us. Alliance is the group that wants to use us and abuse us. Well, you guys. I'm not part of your group.
Yeah. So, this guy shows up. And he's not actually looking at you guys. He's looking at the others. He does make eye contact with every single one of you, except for Mimir, because she's not in that room. Yes, Rick, even you. And then he turns to the 9 men over here. I said alive. How many bullets were you planning on shooting into this wall? And then he snaps his fingers, and all of their heads explode.
Neat trick, but how are you with cleanup?
I'll save that for you.
Not my department, man.
Anyway, I no longer need the girl. You can do whatever. She can do whatever she wants, as long as she stays out of the same politics her father was in. And then he throws a severed elf head on the floor, which the two of you who saw the file, that's her dad's head. And then he turns to you all, stares you all in the eyes again. It was a pleasure.
You gonna do something about the guy who threatened to kill her, too, or you know? No? Okay.
Well, when you look in that room, his head is also exploded.
Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess.
All right then.
So
With-
I'm gonna
with-
look to my boss wherever he is. What the fucking hell job did you get us this time? I'm just
Hey.
scanning the room looking for him.
We were broke. I needed repairs on the ships, and it was paying good.
What did we talk about? The bigger the pay, the bigger the mess you have to clean up afterwards.
Pyro is gonna. He like peeked his head in to see if Mimir and Patty were okay, and then he's gonna cautiously go over to one of the bodies and just check it out, see if they're the same as at the concert, and like, can I do a life science roll to see like how they died?
Life sciences won't really help you with. I mean, it will. They're missing their heads, which was probably the cause of death.
Yeah.
But a life
Um,
sciences roll will not tell you what caused the missing head.
Something else?
I'm looking it up. I guess mysticism,
Mysticism?
maybe. Yeah, I mean it was clearly magic.
Bada bang.
Yeah, it was magic. You've never seen a spell like that before, nor one that was executed on so many people at once, separated, spread out like that with that kind of precision. But it was clearly magic of some kind at work.
Do I get any indication that it may have been like a power similar to ours?
Not really.
Okay.
But you've never been able to feel those before, so you can't rule it out either.
Okay.
Mimir is going to take Patty out of the room with the dead body and then walk into the main room and see the 9 dead bodies over there.
And she's covered in gore. Like his head didn't just get removed, it exploded.
Yeah.
She's got bone shards, skull fragments, brain matter, blood.
Mimir is going to lead her over to the bathroom and get her cleaned up. Oh, the medicine check was to see if she was all right.
She's
Physically, at
fine.
least.
She wasn't hurt. She's not complaining about any pains at the very least. You lead her to the bathroom, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She hops in the bath and starts cleaning up. She is terrified, but she's trying to, stay in motion.
All right. In that case, while she's in the restroom, I'm gonna call Tilden, and well, first I'm gonna ask what the hell happened. All of a sudden, that man's head exploded.
Are you asking
Uh,
us or Gene?
Jean
No,
just kind of
just
shrugs.
all of you.
I don't know. That was the straight. It's like he had blasting caps in their heads, and he pushed a button, but he snapped his fingers, and then they died.
Who's he? What did he look like?
I will explain what Alfred looks like. I don't have the data reporter, do I? No.
And yeah, Gene also tries to explain what he looked like, dressed in what looks like to be an Alliance military uniform, or at the very least a military coat. Silver hair, yellow eyes. And everybody felt like this very suppressive presence. It wasn't like forcing you down or anything, but the air felt thicker.
Mm.
Each one of them has a radio, pyro, as well as they don't have any magic. They were all tech grunnies. Yeah, but they did all have a radio as well as cell phones. Yeah, more problems for pyro. Communication
Yeah, were
device,
they
weapons.
using kinetic or energy weapons?
These guys were using. Pull it up.
You said bullets, so
He said semi-autos.
I did say bullets, didn't I? So they will be kinetic. They had a tactical magnetar rifle,
Ooh.
level 9 projectile. The only level 9 projectile and long arms. They all had that. They also all had small arms. I'm gonna say that they had the Red Star plasma pistols for their small arms.
Nice.
And for
68.
their armor,
Damn.
they
No, that's
all had the
2D.
Golem Forged Plating 3.
Well, that's a nice bit of loot there.
Which armor did you say?
Golem plating Mark III.
Yeah, Golem Form Fitting or Plating 3.
Ew, heavy armor.
Yeah, but heavy armor is expensive and good for selling.
It's not Ford's head. Ford is he was the criminal guy who got you your documents. I didn't write down the politician's name. I just went through my notes to try and find it, and I didn't write it down because I guess I didn't feel the need.
Uno
So-
momento.
Oh, thank you, Rob. I know you're good at that.
I just
I
went
mean, I
through
didn't give a
Alliance.
picture.
I just went through Alliance and it was the only one I could remember who he was.
I don't think you named him. You just called him a politician.
Patty's dad, then.
That's right. I did say he was just a friend of his or an ally, and his daughter Patty was in danger. I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
What did this guy have on him?
He just had a knife. He's dressed in normal clothes, and
Is the hole still open in that room?
Yes, it is. I just got rid of the rubble because it was covering up your guys' tokens.
No, I mean in the other room.
There's only one hole from the
Oh.
adjoining room where all those guys came from.
Oh, I thought Mamir said that guy
I was confused.
I noticed that as well. It was just a misunderstanding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he snuck in most likely through the door and just waited in there. His allies were like, "Kaboom! Kool-Aid Man!"
Oh
So
yeah.
he, yeah, he had an ultra thin dagger.
Oh, nice. I think I will take that. If no
Okay.
one else wants it.
If that's an extra dagger for you, if I could have one of your hand-me-downs, because I don't
Of
think I grabbed
course.
the melee. You can definitely take the cooler one because I don't need a dagger per se. Just want something.
You can have a knife tactical level 7, 2d4
Nice.
slashing, analog operative, and it's also silvered.
Nice. Nice.
Does someone tell Mimir about the elf severed head, who I
Nope.
will name
Um,
Peter? We'll call him Peter.
Peter.
when
Not much of a pumpkin eater anymore.
when she comes in and she starts asking what happened, Pyro will get up and stop looking at the cell phone that he was looking at. Well, I think he was an high-ranking alliance official. The guy that I was saying, Alfred. He was terrifying, and he'll motion for Mimir to come closer.
Should walk over. Oops. As soon as I can.
I don't know if these were his men. It kind of seemed like they were, but he just killed them with no regard, really. He also warned us that he didn't need Patty as long as she stayed out of his way. Because, well, I'm assuming it's him killed her father. I think his head is here somewhere.
What did you do with the head, David?
I did nothing with it. It was gone when I went to go grab it.
Yeah, I had grabbed it like right before he said that, and I went into the room and like wrapped it up in one of the sheets or blankets, and like
Oh, okay.
probably set it on this couch, just somewhere where she can't easily see it.
Okay, I did not see your thing. I just saw his. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't before I posted either.
Well, shit. You
There-
should.
There's not a question that he's way out of our league.
Well, he told me his name and what he looks like. Maybe Tilden knows who he is? I think I'm gonna try calling him.
Tilden?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we know if these are secure phones?
Who'd you get him from?
We got one from Exarius and one from Tilden, so we have two.
Tilden's
Yeah.
probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had given everybody one of our phones, and then he gave everybody a phone also, I think.
So
Sweet, so you gave me a phone? Awesome.
I'll pull out the phone Tilden gave us and call him. Explain the
Okay.
situation.
Can I do a computer check first to just make sure it's secure?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hand right over to you.
It appears to be secure.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see if I can hack it while she's on the phone.
How are you hacking it?
I have wireless hacking with my Exocortex.
Okay.
As long as I'm within 20 feet.
Check. Your DC is a 25. Well, you hacked it just fine. Now the question is it can you do it stealthy, or do they know?
Well, let's read the ability. Instead of combat tracking, can access another computer system within 20 feet. Allowing to attempt a computer check against that computer each round. Using your skill bonus. Counts as standard action for the purpose of the computer skill. Must remain within 20 feet. If the task requires multiple actions. Count both actions. I'm going to let you decide how stealthy that is. I was basically just testing to see if it was really secured.
This is, I mean, your hacking you're doing now is like much more effective than someone just like sniffing the line. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Like yours has to be within 20 feet, so it's like you're in a close enough proximity where I was more
Alright,
concerned with
so-
like someone like, I don't know, intercepting the call somehow.
Basically, I'm just testing the defenses of it. I'm not actually trying to get any information out of it, just seeing if the system will reject me.
So 1 through 25, it can't be done stealthy. 26 through 50, you have to make a stealth check versus, 25 or 26 through 75, you have to make a stealth check, and appropriate perception check will notice. And if it's on the 76 to 100, you can do it without someone noticing.
Come on, hi.
All right, make me a stealth check. And anybody who wants to try and detect him, give me a perception check.
Just
Amir,
beat it, man.
you notice that he has hacked the phone. I just watched that movie the other day.
Didn't say the magic word.
Well, I give Jedit a look. Am I calling or no?
You caught him, yeah.
No, am I calling? I'm asking everyone.
It's just before you hit call.
Oh, well, never mind. I just shoot Jedit a look.
Jeanette will
Derek.
shrug. And you're gonna make a call. I wouldn't use that phone. It's not very secure.
With you hacked in, can you tell if anyone else is in?
Well, that would be the other question I could ask. Can I detect anyone else? Alright.
You don't detect that anyone else has currently hacked the system.
Okay. Well, it's clear at the moment.
Amir's gonna hang up before Tilden picks up. Ask Jean.
You
I'm
broke
gonna
up.
ask
What'd you say?
Jeeves.
Jean, not Jeeves. Amir's gonna end the call before Tilden picks up and asks Jean what he wants to do.
I'm gonna get her off this planet as soon as I can.
Good idea. Have fun with that.
I don't know who that guy was, but
X would wave him over to where he's standing and quietly inform him about her father's head in the other room.
okay. He did see the head because he was present, but he thanks you for hiding it. She doesn't need to see that.
And I did tell the rest of the
Once,
group too.
Once things calm down, he will let her know. Okay, so what were you gonna ask Jean? Stella?
I was just gonna ask him what he wanted to do, but you already answered.
Oh, that's right.
Get her off
Yeah,
the
that's right.
planet.
So they have their own ship. He's just waiting for her to finish up cleaning up so she can put on some clothes, and then he's gonna pack all of her shit and GTFO. Your guys' job to protect her during the concert's over. When she's on the ship. Technically, you guys could call the contract good right now, but he'd appreciate it if you'd wait until she was on the ship.
I think we can do that. I mean, from all indications, the threat's over, so it shouldn't be a dangerous escort job.
And he nods. Still thanks you very much for helping him out.
Has anyone called the police yet?
Yeah, no hotel security or anything?
Well, Jean
Jean
called the
the
police.
police a while ago, but they haven't made it to you guys yet.
I mean, we might want to give them another call as a heads up, and, instead of them showing up and there's dead bodies everywhere.
If one of you guys want to handle that, that's fine. I'm gonna start packing.
I'll go ahead and make the call.
Emergency services.
Hi, this is hired bodyguard Exarius, an apartment yada yada and hotel yada yada. We were one of...
Oh yes, we were informed about your situation a little while ago.
Well, there's been an update. We were actually just attacked in the apartment, and there are now several dead attackers.
Yep, we were informed about that a while ago. You're free to leave. We will have a cleaning crew take care of it when they're available.
Okay. And I'll just hang up and tell everybody word for word what just happened.
Okay.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore, boss.
That didn't seem like standard procedure at all.
Hey, Jean, want some help packing?
Sorry, I was doing something. Sure. I mean, you'll probably just get in my way. I'm only packing her stuff.
Yeah, I'm throwing things into a bag, throwing the bag in the corner. Screw folding it, Screw taking most of it. So quick pack and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
How big are these TVs?
Oh my god.
Well, that TV's destroyed.
Forever the rogue.
Yep.
But let's see. They are 17 feet across.
Bigger than a car
Probably
can
good.
handle.
Yeah, I mean they're huge fucking TVs. I
We
admit
have
I wasn't
a
thinking when I made
I
them
was
that
just
big.
gonna say, are they gonna fit in my bag?
yeah. We have a null space container.
Yes, but it'd take you some time to get the TV off the wall. So if you're willing to put in the work, you can steal the TV.
All you gotta do is take one of those blades and just start cutting through the wall. There you go.
I mean, I don't want a TV. I was just wondering if it would fit.
Well, we need a new one, a new screen for the ship. Might as well get a good one.
Well, the TVs are mediocre, but all right. You're able to successfully remove that TV, though it takes you a half hour.
If I hear the
And
police
after
coming,
There is about 15 minutes before she's done showering, gets dressed, and leaves with Jean. So
okay, then that's too long. I will stop with still with only 2 bolts in the wall, and then we'll escort, assuming the group's fine with it. Yes? No?
Yeah.
so you guys leaving with him, or are you just gonna stay over those dead bodies?
No, I'm going
No.
with my
We're leaving
boss.
with them.
Yeah. When everyone else leaves, I'm gonna leave with Mimir.
Yep, I'm leaving. I was
Okay.
reading magic items. There's a serum of sex change.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
There's a what?
A serum of sex shift, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
interesting. We need that IRL.
They're working on it.
Well, I just want it to be temporary.
Well, you just buy 2 serums.
Exactly. That's why we need an
Works
IRL.
only one.
Anyway, so you guys it takes about an hour to get to the ports. Jean gets Patty on the boat and gets her in a room and gets her comfortable. You guys were a lot of help. Thank you very much. Here is what you were promised. And X, he gives you 10K in credits.
Alrighty. I'd go ahead and divide that between everybody.
Okay. So everybody gets 2,500 credits.
Sweet.
Thank you.
I can get that upgrade now. I think.
Oh, I was worried about I guess what happened earlier, but thank you, Captain.
Oh, maybe.
What'd you say, Rob?
No.
Did you say
Pyro
thank
was
you?
just, yeah, he was just mumbling that he was worried about how everything happened, but thank you.
Well, you guys seem to handle yourself pretty well, especially you, and he'll eye Pyro. Figure it could be a down payment on possibly working in the future. Could use more good people.
Oh, well, again, thank you very much. I really just apply logic to most situations, and I think I'm just really lucky.
Logic and fire.
It is a theme.
I've seen one combat, and he solved it with copious amounts of fire.
No, you saw 2. Oh no, you saw 1 because you weren't there. You were at the cars.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really solve that with fire either. He solved it with explosions.
Fire and power.
So you guys get back to your ship.
I love our ship.
Actually, on this planet, would there be anywhere to sell off those weapons, or would
Yeah.
there kind of?
Pyro took one of the plasma pistols, 2 batteries.
I think you should take all of the batteries.
Oh well, I assumed that we would be splitting the stuff up. But I thought this plasma pistol was a good upgrade. Again, I can do that spell with empty battery cartridges. So if you guys want to use the batteries first and then give them to me after they're spent, it's just more I guess economically sound.
Okay,
Does anybody else need batteries for their weapons?
I do.
I'm mostly melee.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're not melee.
Then again, I can recharge a spent battery clip. So if you don't need the excess batteries, I'll definitely take them.
Yeah, I think they would be much more useful in your hands than mine, anyways. But yeah, split the loot up however it could be best used, and what we don't need, we'll sell.
Yeah, I have 5 snub scatter guns, 5 collapsible carbon staves, 2 Vesk overplates. Yeah,
2 level 3 sticky bombs.
I also have those, but probably gonna keep them.
Yeah, if I can just take like 2 of the batteries and you can do whatever you want with the rest. Just because I've only got a spare battery for each weapon.
Well, like I said, I'm not sure how fast you go through ammo, but I can recharge spent battery clips.
Well, let's see. Veronica here is good for about 4 shots. I need to replace the battery. Betty on the hand goes all night long. Got about 40 shots here. So, yeah.
It will definitely be more difficult for me to recharge a clip in the middle of a fight. So you should probably have 1 or 2 backup clips for Valerie.
Veronica.
Yeah, sorry. For your gun.
Okay. I mean, I picked up an extra battery for each. So if I just have 4 extra batteries altogether, I would be pretty good.
Does anybody else's like text on Discord look fuzzy?
No.
No.
Nope.
Not currently.
It's just in the chat menu. Like everything else looks fine. But I feel like I need to put on my glasses when I'm reading stuff. I shouldn't have to do that. Anyway, continue, sorry.
Yeah, so Jadi, he's going to take 2 of the batteries, and I'll take the other 7. Question mark?
Works for me.
Okay, so does everything sell at half price, boss, or what?
Yes.
Oh, good lord. That's a lot of money. For my calculations, it's 106,837.5.
Did you subtract one plasma pistol?
Yes, and I did not sell any of the batteries.
It's weird. It's just the general channel for me. That's all fuzzy. And this, like any other channel, is just fine. Oh, there we go. Whew. Nope, it went fuzzy again. The fuck?
So how much gold did we each get?
26,709.25. So we can put one in the party treasury.
You have 12 cell phone? Jeez.
And that was just what we got from these guys, not including what anybody else is selling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for the snub scattergun.
I am actually going to hold on to one of the collapsible garden staffs. We've got a 4 instead.
An anonymous jackalope and an anonymous cheetah. Who is who, I wonder?
I see anonymous me, anonymous jackalope, and Robert.
That's me.
So you're the anonymous cheetah? Is that what you said?
If you see an anonymous cheetah, then I guess. Question mark?
I see a cheetah and a mink.
Okay, so you're
So
the
mink must
jackalope.
be Rick. Jackalope is Sella. And you're the cheetah.
Oh, what?
But that is strange because I have an actual name for Google.
I must be
Are you
missing
signed
something.
in?
Yeah.
As I am. I don't know how to sign out.
I would like to buy a Mark 1 null space chamber 2 if there's any available anywhere.
Well, it is a pretty large planet. Mark Space 2, you said?
Mark 1. I'm not high enough level yet to get the Mark 2.
How much gold are we getting from everything that we're selling? One more time, sorry.
Well, you're not getting any gold.
Or credits.
Credits.
It's labeled as gold there. Just so you know.
Crap.
It's not.
I believe everybody should have 29,209 after our reward and selling the gear that we got from the hotel.
29,209.
Correct.
This is a utopia, Rick, so you can purchase the second level. Null Space Chamber 2.
Oh, okay.
Because on Utopias, you can buy items up to 3 levels higher than what you are.
Oh, sweet.
So you can purchase up to 10th level gear.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of bulk. Yeah, why not?
Nah, not that. Probably should upgrade to safe. I'm not right.
I don't think He-Man got it bad enough, Robert.
Nope, got off easy. But the what I'm assuming is like a hand grenade in his pocket space is going to be awesome.
I really hope that it like goes into his perspective for that. If he lived, you know. Sorry. We won't talk our book in front of you guys. What are y'all doing?
Being super confused.
I'd also like to silver my weapon as well.
One more time, Rick, can you type out how much credits we've gotten for all this?
29,209.
29,000. Okay. That's each?
Yes.
Damn. Okay, definitely gonna upgrade then. No reason not to with that much extra scrap.
Let's keep going, and you guys can purchase any gear up to 10th level after we stop.
Okay.
Unless we go into an encounter, and then I'll let you guys purchase your stuff then.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do?
Well, we don't have a job currently.
Well, since my phone isn't secure, I do think we should tell Tilden what happened.
I mean, don't let me stop you when using it if you feel secure in using it.
Well, I did before, not anymore.
Having it easily hacked will do that, yeah.
So, are you going to use that phone, or are you going to try and find a new phone?
If the phone was hacked, I think we should be okay to use it. At least after we break orbit.
All right. I'll call him once we're in space.
Okay. Anybody gonna pilot out of space?
I do think that we should definitely get a planet before we're stopped for questioning.
I'll go ahead and try to get us out.
Not
Okay.
my ship. I was gonna hop in the driver's seat.
Probably should if I rolled a 4, but oh well.
No, you were able to break orbit just fine. No problems. You guys get clearance to leave and take off. Yeah. Gonna try and call Tilden then.
Mhm.
Okay. It rings for quite a while actually before he does get to it. This is Tilden.
Tilden, it's me, Mimir.
How'd the mission go?
Well, Patty's alive and off planet.
Oh, you guys left rather quickly.
Yeah, the concert, like you expected, had some complications. We were
But
able
she's
to get
fine.
her. She's alive.
Her father
Um,
will be happy to hear that.
no. When we made it back to the hotel room, uh, one man had her at knife point, and some others busted in. And this man, his name is Alfred, all white, white hair, yellow eyes, killed all of the men about to shoot through the room, and said that he didn't need Patty anymore because her father was dead. And we saw his head to prove it.
And like as soon as you mention Alfred, uh, he like freezes. Like you can tell that he's quiet on the other end. Just trying to absorb all of the details that you give him. And so he killed Peter and let you all leave.
Yeah, he didn't need us or Patty anymore so long as she didn't get into the family business.
That's disheartening. He was a powerful ally. Damn it. Okay. Why don't you guys come back here as soon as possible? The guy who picked you up, tell him I'll pay him to bring you back.
All right.
We'll talk more when you get back.
Sounds good. She'll hang up. And since Xarius is standing right next to me, you know the place that you picked us up from before?
The planet?
The big crystal, the big mansion on the crystal planet, yeah.
Oh, we did pick you up there, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Well, that guy is willing to pay you to bring us back.
How much?
I assume the same amount he paid you to grab us?
Well, we didn't get paid for that technically. It was part of this job. I don't have a current job though, so I guess we can hash that out when we get there.
I mean, any money is better than no money, right?
For the most part, sometimes.
Well, sounds good. And she'll slap you on the back and head into the engineering room.
So who's piloting?
I guess I will.
I mean, if you asked me to, I would, but not my ship.
I swear, every time someone says ship, it glitches out. So I always think you guys say shit. All right. So you just gonna take him back?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. By 1 point. Has everybody purchased stuff that they want?
Nope.
I think I have. I'm broke now.
I think so.
David? David?
I think I'm good. I'm just applying it to the sheet now.
Okay. So as you're traveling, one of your sensors goes off, informing you that there is something flying in your radiation trail.
Lovely.
Uh-oh? That sounds like an uh-oh.
As soon as I can find it in the book, I'll tell you what it looks like. I didn't write down the page that it was on, so it's going to take me a second.
Were we able to get augmentations? Or...
Augmentations are going to take a while for you to have implanted.
Okay. What does it take to implant one? Like, is that the medicine role, or can that be computers or engineering?
It's going to be medicine.
Darn. Okay. Well, I've purchased an upgrade and another one. An upgrade and a upgraded for an argument and another argument that we'll apply at another time then.
You at least have them,
Okay.
just not in.
I would argue that the upgrade one could probably be done. Probably not. Never mind.
You got a personal upgrade?
Yep. Let's see. Price.
So your scan picks it up. And when you look on your camera, this is what it looks like.
Well, that doesn't look good.
The fuck is that?
Give me a. Not 100% sure what knowledge check we.
Let's.
One I surely don't have.
Well, that's probably true for all of us. Let's see.
Mysticism. You know it's called an Asteray. You do actually get some details about it. Delicate and angelic looking in zero gravities, asteroids are a race of vacuum-dwelling fae that ride solar winds between space debris, asteroid belts, and planetary rings, playing in the dust, dancing in microgravity, and seeking new and beautiful sights. They also like to follow in the radiation trails of ships.
Doesn't sound aggressive, but I know nothing about them.
Yeah, I don't know anything more. Are they aggressive? Are they a danger?
Give me
I
a
mean-
system check.
Okay. That is untrained, by the way.
So 10.
Effectively, I suppose, yes.
You do not know.
Wonderful. Shields up, power up the phasers.
Yeah.
So you just keep going?
Unless it makes an aggressive move.
Okay. It just follows in your wake, basically.
Captain, I definitely don't think it would be a good idea for us to lead something like this to where we're going.
Do you know what it is? I mean, I don't want to start blasting things and then get killed.
I'm not really sure. I do know that they kind of float around in the vacuum of space, but
Well, like I said, I kind of don't want to shoot at it and risk damaging the ship in a battle that we don't necessarily need.
So after about an hour of it, after you've noticed it anyway, you all begin to see several of them inside the ship. Like just out of the corner of your eye. Like you don't actually ever get direct look at it as you're piloting or making food or taking a leak. Just out of the corner of your eye, you see it walk through a doorway or underneath a stall. Stuff like that.
Is
How
the one
big
behind
is
us
this
still there?
thing?
Well, you never get a good look at it, but the one that you can see on the camera, it's about 7.5 feet tall. What were you asking, Sella?
And we can still see the original one on the cameras.
Yep.
And it doesn't move or anything.
It is moving, but it's
We'll follow the
following
spot.
behind you guys. Yeah. Mhm. I mean, it's not just staying in its one place. It's kind of like dancing while behind you from side to side, swerving, dancing to the beat of its own drum.
Grown.
Well, I don't like that. It can definitely stop doing that.
Dancing to the beat of its own drum?
It can stop peering in the corner of my eyes. Already paranoid.
Pyro's jumping. He is thinking it's Kaderi walking through a.
That's not the right music for that. That'd be this.
Yeah.
That's not the right one. So yeah, you guys, you see it out of the corner of your eyes. You can feel like something's watching you.
Captain, I vote we blast this thing out of the sky.
What if we cut the engine? It's sticking around because it likes the engines. So if we cut them, would it stop?
Maybe. And we could try it, as long as you guys are okay with possibly fighting.
I'll get my
Alright.
sonic rifle out and ready.
Really don't let these things.
Yeah, you're not alone there. Swapping the battery for a fresh one.
So do you stall the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you come to a stop, it starts slowing down as well. And are you viewing it on the camera or what exactly?
Yeah. Whatever I could possibly do.
Okay. So it comes to a stop, and like you're in the middle of just butt fucking nowhere in space. And it kind of like tilts its head to the side in confusion, and then comes up to the back of the ship, basically where you're standing on the dock, lower deck. That's not where you'd be, by the way, if you're watching in the camera. So I'm going to move you to the cockpit. But that's where it's at, just on the outside of the ship. And it like taps on the ship. And it looks like it's just calmly tapping on it, but it sounds much worse on the inside, like it's beating on it.
If it's only tapping and it sounds like it's beating, I think we're kind of fucked.
Where is everybody?
What is room 14?
Engineering deck.
Okay, that probably where I am.
If that's your station, then I would probably be.
I mean, I can find another station if you want to take your hand at engineering this place.
Well, it's your ship, so if you were in engineering, then I'd
Two
probably
engineers
be.
are better than one.
I'd probably be in the science deck.
I also don't want to be alone with that thing flitting for the ship.
Wherever Pyro's sitting is where Maria's going.
Okay.
So wherever the science deck is.
The closest thing to a science deck is the engineering. So
So might as well hang out.
Well, if you're
Got
in
the
that side,
cockpit.
I'll be on this side, just so we're not all crammed in there.
Works for me.
Okay. So how long are you waiting?
Did they just sit there and tap and that's it?
Yeah, it just tapped 4 times. And now it's kind of looking at the ship quizzically.
I think we would wait maybe 5 minutes and see what happens.
Okay, so 5 minutes. And it's just kind of been flying around the ship. Trying to... It looks like it's inspecting the ship.
Uh, 10 more minutes?
Okay. So at the 10-minute mark, not the 10 more minutes, but the 10-minute mark, it slams into one of the. It slams into your starboard side quite heavily, and it starts rotating the ship.
Okay, you said we had weapons, right? Installed on the ship?
Yes.
Do we have a defensive field? Could we electrify the hull, basically?
No.
Darn. Pyro, put that on my to-do list.
Yeah, I think I would call to the over the intercoms, prepare for battle. I'm gonna fire things up and we're gonna start blasting at this thing.
Crap, 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 crap.
In that case, Mimir is going to head upstairs with Exarius and either pilot or blast, because you can't do both.
Okay.
I can't get upstairs without GM help.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, so the ship has a light particle beam. As its weapon. It's only got the one. It shoots out directly from underneath the head of the ship.
No
So
rotation.
This thing is the size of a large person. Fighting it with the ship will be very difficult, especially at its speed, the way it's been flying around the ship.
Were we just at cruising speed with it keeping up, or what?
I thought, no, you were. I mean, I don't know how fast you were going, but regardless, it was able to keep up with you. If you were going light speed, it'd keep up with you.
Lovely.
What if we start up again and just start heading for a nearby planet that's occupied?
Are there any nearby planets like that?
There are some planets that are close, but nothing. I mean, they're all going to be out of the way.
Are we
It's going to take you about a day to get to the nearest populated planet with common traffic. Sorry, Stella, what were you saying?
Are we still seeing it in the corner of our eyes?
No. Once the ship stopped and it started inspecting the ship, you guys stopped seeing it inside the ship.
Hmm.
So weird.
What type of knowledge was it to recall this?
Mysticism.
Mysticism.
Yeah, no. I don't know what to do, guys.
I
You
would
have
kick
to
up
make
the
a
engines
call.
again. I'd recommend kicking up the engines again and see if it backs off and it's just upset that we stopped giving it something to ride on.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what it is, but
How do we get it to go away?
Well, that was the next part of going somewhere populated.
it's gonna add days to our travel time, though.
Well,
We
it's that or
already-
bring this thing with us back to the asteroid. Which do you think is better?
I definitely don't want to bring this back. Where we're going.
Agreed.
We've already caused them. Well, we've already put them out enough.
Actually, we've got a ship. It's got communications. Why don't you guys try calling your contact and seeing if they know what the hell this is or what to do?
Sure, I guess.
And I'll go ahead and start the ship up again and just slowly go forward just to give it something to, not break our ship with.
And once you start moving, it's at the head of the ship. Once you start moving, it immediately flies to behind the ship and starts its dance while it follows you again.
Do the Phantom Vision start up again immediately?
Not immediately.
Okay. Well, I'll call Tilden again, I guess. And if he picks up, describe to
Okay.
him this thing.
He picks up. With your description, I'm going to increase, since he can't see it, I'm going to increase his DC by 5. That sounds like an Asteray. They're a Fey type creature. It's probably just using you to get from point A to point B. On their own, they're not particularly fast, but they have this thing that lets them ride radiation at ship speeds. As long as you don't irritate it, it shouldn't bother you.
All right. It's just wanted to know what it was and if we needed to engage it since we're heading in your direction.
Give me a second, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry about that. Okay. What did you say to him?
Wanted to know if we needed to engage it since we're heading in your direction.
Don't engage it. They're quite strong. Your best option, if you want to engage it, would probably be a sneak attack. They can easily destroy ships.
All right.
They're not inherently malicious. Asteroids are alien in mind and deed. They understand that most creatures need air, water, and food, but they have difficulty prioritizing others' needs above their own. And they like to be amused. So just if you want to, it shouldn't be a problem if you come here. There's enough ships that it can probably find another ride somewhere. Or I don't know what its destination is. Maybe it could get mad if you stopped. Maybe go to it. If you did you tell him you considered going to another planet?
No, but I guess I can.
You can't purchase that armor, Rick.
Oh, I thought you said up to 10 higher.
No, up to 3 levels higher, making it level 10.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot less to buy in that range.
Well, then that will give me a lot of credits back.
Yep.
So nobody can purchase anything over level 10, just so you guys are aware.
Mm-hmm.
Roger, roger.
They are usually solitary. Maybe they come in a pair very rarely, or they're 3 of them. But they're mostly solitary creatures. If you go to that planet first, it should find a new ride to its destination. They try not to. They try not to cause problems.
Thank you for the help. We definitely would have made the wrong choice, I think.
Yeah, anytime.
She'll hang up and inform Exarius and everyone else. So heading to a different planet was probably a good call.
So, for the record, out of the 2 combat encounters I had planned for you guys, you handled them both very expertly to the point where you didn't even need to fight them.
Good,
Which
good.
could be a bad thing. No experience.
Sorry.
I mean,
No,
technically, we still get experience because we defeated the encounter.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was planning on giving you guys the experience. I'm impressed that you were able to defeat the encounters without actual combat.
The downside is less loot because we don't get to loot the dead body.
Well, I mean, we did get
Yeah.
all the fuck ton of loot, so I'm not too sad.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
You'll get more experience because I'm more impressed with thinking about how to defeat an encounter instead of just brute strength. So.
Well, I mean, after dealing with Cad, I think we're kind of gun shy.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to show back up. Cat.
I can wait. I could wait forever. Never see him again.
Never met the guy. Doesn't sound like he's fun at parties, though. So,
So yeah, you guys go to the planet, and just as Tilden said, it can tell that you're headed to said planet, so it finds a new ship to follow behind.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
So you guys get back to Tilden's place, and when you go up the elevator, Tian is there, and he greets you all quite warmly. He introduces himself to the 2 of you. Greetings. I am Tian, the butler for this estate. If there's anything you need, please let me know. The master will see Mimir and Pyro now, of course. Please, come in.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
If the 2 of you would like to wait in the entertainment room, we'll see that your payment is delivered to you immediately.
And where would that be?
Right over here, sir. The master is in his office, Mimir. Pyro. I'm grateful to see that you are alive and well.
Right back at you.
I'm a little nervous to ask Tian, but how are things around here?
And it's been about 2.5 weeks since you guys have left. And he looks, when you ask, he looks a little depressed at that. He hangs his head a little bit, as well as could be expected, I suppose. I've never had to deal with it personally, and she wasn't really my daughter, but I spent a lot of time with her. She was a member of my family, so it's hard knowing that Ellis is not going to fill the hall with laughter anymore. Tilden is recovering. Lila has left for now, visiting her family. The funeral was about a week ago.
Again, we're so sorry.
He swallows kind of hard, and you can see it. I understand that it's not your fault, and it is kind of difficult to see past that, because whereas it's not your fault, it really felt like it. But we understand that everyone is, well, I understand that everyone is capable of making their own decisions, and some people are just evil. So I don't blame you.
Neil just kind of
Anyway.
nodded.
The master's inside. He's ready for you. You have been announced.
Thank you, Tion.
Of course. So you go inside, and let's go to the private channel.
So, Zarius, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, which one play?
We'll play some Mario Kart. Why not?
Okay. Gonna start hacking the system to make sure you don't get any good power-ups. Can I do it stealth?
Well, I don't notice. I start getting clearly frustrated.
Then I let you win a race or two.
Gotta make it look plausible. Man, I'm gonna have to buy another dagger and make it cold iron, though.
Do you want this one back? I mean, I don't need it.
No, I went ahead and silvered the dagger that I had. Actually, wait, I might not even be able to do that. I think it has to be made of that.
Cold iron, yeah, you do need to have it made.
Well, I'm talking about the silver.
You're actually better off getting it mithril, I think.
Well, I found the dagger.
Oh, is Ultra Fins outside the price range?
Yeah,
Or
it's like a level
level range?
14 blade.
Damn. So, Battle Glove, Zero Edge. Well, yeah, Tactical Knife isn't the best knife until you get up to the Ultra Fin Dagger at 12. Could get a Sword Cane. Still operative, does 2d6.
44 is much better. Minimum of 4 damage.
True.
Plus it's 16 versus 12 max.
Yeah,
Probably never see that, but still.
yeah, well. Just wait till you can get up to the Molecular Rift Dueling Sword. Oh, that's not an operative weapon. Well, that's Jane. Molecular Rift Sword Cane is only 5d8. Whereas the Dueling Sword of the same level is 10d6.
Yeah, I can only use weapons, melee weapons anyways, from that first table. I mean, I could probably use others, but I wouldn't be getting my trick attack damage. Which is not worth it. I just think it's funny that the level 17 operative weapon is much better than the 19. And cheaper by like half.
Yeah, there wasn't a good weapon for me to upgrade into. The next level for my stuff is all like 12, 13.
That sucks.
It's okay. I still got decent stuff for now.
Hmm.
So do you know Outlaw Star?
Yeah, I've seen some episodes.
For Zarius and Jadet's interactions, what do you think of Gene and Jim?
Mm, I could see it depending on who's who.
Well, I would be Jim. Since you're the captain, you'd be Gene.
I honestly can't remember who's who. It's been way too long.
Jim is the kid, the mechanical expert guy, and Gene is the one who is the captain, does all the hot dogging, bounty hunter, womanizing, all that jazz.
I'm not sure that's my character type.
Okay. Was just an idea.
Wasn't there like a Vic Heaviside dude that was kind of like the informations guy?
Big.
Or, I think I'm thinking of something else.
I think you're thinking of something else as well. There was a big heavyset dude. There was a cat girl. There was a swordswoman. And there was an android woman who was the ship's navigational computer. And I'll be right back.
Poor Bast. I bet you're freaking out about right now.
Did I miss anything?
Nope, still quiet.
Okay.
But yeah, since you kind of missed the description, my character, he's a Vesk, of course. Since they're mostly viewed as strong brutes, he likes to try to deceive everybody into making them think that that's all he is, but he's actually really quite dexterous, much more so than the average of his race. And he's fairly quite intelligent. And like I said, he likes to try to understate himself, make people underestimate him. So honestly, I'd probably let you do most of the talking to draw attention away from myself.
Oh, gee.
I mean, I've got a charisma of, well, stupid, so I can talk if I need to, but
Let's see, mine's a 15. My bluff is a 2. My diplomacy is a 2. My intimidate's a 2. Sense motive's a 13.
I've got pretty good intimidate. With one rank, it's a plus 11. Of course, that's also taking into account that operatives get stupid bonuses to, like, every skill.
Yeah, I'm working on doing that, but it's not as easy.
It's one of the two things we do, man. We stab things and we do things really well.
Mhm.
I think the only other class that is kind of better is the one that Scylla is, but they're like hyper selective on the skills that they're really good at.
Mhm.
Whereas operatives are more of the bard. They kind of do everything but not specialize. I imagine we've been traveling together, so I'll whisper you some things that you might know that they might not know.
Okay.
Nothing major, just little secret things. Yeah, like I said, nothing major, just little quirks.
Huh. That's interesting. Just got a whisper from boss going, what? Huh. Interesting. Might need to move this to Discord because apparently I'm messaging him as well.
Did you do whisper me?
I whispered Zaria.
Yeah, try whisper Rick because he has access to Xarius as well.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I always whisper a specific person, not a character.
I try to, and then I get confused and I start typing in Jadara to talk to Sella, and that is really weird if you only got that one. Silence is bad for the recording.
Yeah, while you were away, I was like, Bost, you must be really freaking out right now. So when he listens to the recording, he might hear that.
I was actually wondering if we should have gone to the private so that the recording record what they're saying, but
Honestly, I think if it's somebody going into the private room, I don't think it should be recorded, but that's just me.
it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
That's okay. I get to finish my dinner.
Yeah, I just finished my Cadoba.
don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got one more day. This new armor I picked up is really nice, though. It kicked up my AC to 26 and 28, plus 1 for my racial.
Let's see, I'm sitting at a 27, 28. Not bad.
Oh god, Pyro's got some really... Oh no, Freebooter Mark III is not too bad.
Yeah, it's comparable to what we've got. It's actually one of the options to buy just now. Ring of Resist Mark II is pretty good, though.
Yeah, I picked that up as well. Had to shore up my fortitude save a little bit.
I should probably do that for my will save. Currently,
It only applies to your lowest save.
that's my will save. I've got a 9 fortitude, and currently it's a 13 reflex and 7 will. Once I get the 2 augments upgraded, it'll be 14 reflex and 8 will.
Jesus.
What?
My saves are shitty. 8, 9, and 7.
Well, I'm going Dex based. Dex is a good save for them. And I got a +2
Alright.
from one of my abilities. Hello.
Hello. So they're gone for maybe 15 minutes, and then Tian invites the two of you to go to the office.
I'll get up and stretch and slowly follow.
I'm sure Zarius is done being beaten on Mario Kart. Lead the way, man.
And he takes you into the office. Go ahead and just move your tokens there. I am doing a bunch of other stuff, so I can't move Tian.
Okay.
When you guys enter the room, Tilden welcomes you in, has you sit down. I hear you guys did a great job on that last little mission. Thank you for your assistance, and again, thank you for picking them up and bringing them back. I appreciate that. Here is the payment that I said I would pay you for bringing them by. I think you'll find it more than generous. And it's 5K, which is like 100 times more than the fuel costs to get out here.
Pretty good.
I'd split it with Jadit.
So I understand that you're without a job at the moment. I'm curious though, what do you do exactly? Like who do you work for most of the time? What are you doing? And like he's clearly trying to get information about who you are.
I'd give a slight history about my past. You know, I'm just wandering around, looking for jobs, trying to survive. Not really too much to tell about my past, other than, you know, I'm a Vesk. I've got certain skills most Vesk don't really have, and I don't really like to advertise them.
And are you an Alliance sympathizer or a Federation sympathizer?
I kind of do my own thing for the most part.
So if anyone called you to go to battle, you decline?
Depends what the risks are,
And what the payment is, I presume?
for the most part.
Well, here's the deal I want to make you. I'm willing to pay you an equal share in whatever these and whatever missions I throw your way. And if the Alliance or the Federation contacts you, your ship is registered into the Alliance space, right? It is, by the way, if I didn't tell you.
Then I answer in the positive.
And just so you know, that means that if the Alliance calls on you to do something such as pick up some survivors on a zombie-infested planet, you'd have to reply and do it.
Alrighty.
But if they send you to aforementioned example, of course, complying is no problem. But if they ask you to, I don't know, be more aggressive, I'd ask that you'd contact me first and let me pay you at least what they do, maybe more, to not do it. Is that something you'd be agreeable to?
Depending on the situation and the dangers, but for the most part, I don't see why not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to hold out on you. I just don't want to get in over my head with something, you know.
And like he kind of nods his head. Like at first he was kind of looking at you a little speculative, and once you say that, he just kind of nods his head, like, okay, that's fair. Great. Well, here's the thing. My two associates over here, they don't have transportation. You, on the other hand, you do. I would like you to essentially use your ship to get them to their mission points and assist them with said missions. And if you have other employees, I will also pay them an equal share in the mission as well. And I'd be willing to fund a 6-man team if you want to hire 2 additional people.
I'll keep that in mind, though currently not sure who I would hire.
It's just so you have some wiggle room if you think you need it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Sure. I mean, kind of between jobs right now.
Excellent, excellent. And if I don't have any jobs or missions going on, you're more than welcome to take on other jobs. But if I get something urgent, I'd require you to make mine a priority.
As long as the pay is good. Like I said, as long as the dangers aren't too high. So if I do accept something, you can be sure that I won't just bail and run.
Excellent. Are these terms agreeable to you, Jadit? How do you pronounce it, David?
Jadet.
Jadit?
Yep. Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Okay, great. Well, in that case, I'm currently working on getting all of the details for the next mission set up. I should have everything to go in a day or two. You're more than welcome to stay on base, or stay here, I should say. The rooms are on the 2nd floor. Mimir, Pyro, you're familiar with it. If you'd like to take them upstairs and get them a room.
By the way, it's a nice place you have here. Saw it from the outside last time, but didn't get a chance to see the inside.
Thank you.
That said, I don't think we want to stay on the base. Do you, Captain?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the offer, and I might take a meal or two, but if it's offered, of course. But I think I'd feel more comfortable in my ship.
You're welcome to stay there as well.
Well, I, for one, am ready to re-meet the best pillows I've ever touched.
Didn't you steal one?
I didn't steal one. I definitely thought about it, though.
You should definitely steal all of them this time and bring them back to the ship.
Is
No,
someone
Hilda's a
in the
good
party
person.
gonna steal a pillow in every campaign we play?
Probably.
Hilda's a good person. I'm not gonna do that.
Now, just to throw some, and I don't have the next mission planned, and it's going to be a long one, so we're obviously not going to start it tonight. So we're going to call it here. You can stop recording if you want. Just to throw some paranoia out there for you guys. Now, one of you made a sense motive check. You guys have no idea if Kadera came back and killed us